Hey, it's Ian B, and this is the 30-day Paleo Detox Challenge. I'm embarking on an adventure, a 30-day adventure in food and consciousness, I guess. It's an adventure in consciousness, because I think most of the challenges that come from a food challenge, for me, are going to be mental and emotional challenges, not really physical. Pretty happy with my diet on the whole, which I would describe as not a million miles from paleo, I guess. I eat a lot of dairy. That's the major thing. Very little grains, low carb, high fat, high protein. But a lot of that fat and protein comes through dairy, which is not strictly paleo, is it? But it works for me. However, from time to time, I think it's good to experiment and see what is it that you're eating that you actually need and what's just feeding the addictions. So for the next 30 days I'll be following something based very much and inspired by the Whole 30 from whole9life.com. I'll put a link down below, and they suggest no grains, no sugar, no legumes, no alcohol, no tobacco. Is that it? I think that's it. No dairy, no dairy for 30 days. The one place where I would make a major difference is that they suggest it's okay to have coffee, and I know from my experience, for me at least, coffee is a major toxin. I don't get me wrong, I love the stuff, and I drink a lot of it. Too much sometimes, but I can tell by the way it makes me feel, and if the way it makes me feel if I have too much of it, and the really bad headaches that I get if I try to stop drinking it for more than a couple of days, that's not good for me, really. So if I'm detoxing, coffee has to go. So there it is, no grains, no sugar, no dairy, no legumes, no alcohol, no tobacco, no coffee for 30 days. Some of those are going to be more interesting than others, because some I have very little of already, others way too much of, especially at the moment. It's going to be fun. My plan is to document it fully with a blog post and a video every day, so that might be useful for me to trace how I'm doing, and if you're following this, then for you to have an idea of what might happen if you were to do something like this. If you're thinking of following a detox plan, and I highly recommend it, then hopefully this will give you an idea of what might be in store. It's not too horrendous. It's not usually, but there's some interesting stuff can happen, and it's good not to be worrying about it. If you kind of expected it, then makes it a bit easier, I guess. So there we are. I think that's enough of me rabbiting on, isn't it? I'm just going to get on with it. I'm excited. It all starts tomorrow, 30th of December, I think it is. I'm confused. Why that particular date? I really can't say. Just seemed like a good idea. Seemed like the right time to start. So let's do it. Yeah, if it's exciting, follow it. Why not? There we go. So I'll speak to you tomorrow. Cheers.